All right, Madam Secretary, do we have a quorum? All right, excellent. So, I'd like to call the October board meeting to order. I think I'm supposed to, it's just gavel in. Yes. Feel that. Yes. We don't have to pay for these tables. All right, I'd like to, welcome everybody. Thank you all for those who are here in person, and anybody who's joining us through Zoom. I don't know, do we have any?
I think we have two members, Bessie. She's been able, is she on, Stephen?
Yes, Bessie, Laura, and Diane.
Tara?
And Diane.
And Diane.
Thanks for you guys for joining. So do we have any declarations of conflicts of interest this morning?
Justin, Cindy, Dan, Belinda. And.
All right. Got it. So we have all those reported. Thank you. In terms of the public comment, Connie, we have anybody signed up for public comment today? So, all right, good. That's excellent. So, anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I'm the vice chair and executive director and senior VP at AECOM. We are a global infrastructure company, and we have trouble around. Okay. Anyway, so anyway, Carter had to be out of town for business, and he sends his well wishes and sent a beautiful picture of the sunset in Maine last night. So I think he's having a great time on business. So anyway, today's slideshow covers Clay Jenkins, Judge Jenkins, your hired job fair. And Stephen, can you tell us more about it during your presentation? We'd love to hear about that. So again, thanks to the staff for running the slideshow today, and I hope you guys enjoy some of these great pictures. So I think we're going to start off with committee reports. And Joanna, did you have a report from the governance task force?
So we had a meeting scheduled, but unfortunately it had to be rescheduled. We're in the process of that. So really nothing in addition from the report last meeting, where we're really continuing to look at and review the bylaws to see if there's any good still fit for purpose and any changes that we think we should be working on.
Thank you so much, Joanna. Dan, Strategic Planning Task Force.
Yeah, just a small update. We've got the names of 3 potentially facilitators that have been recommended. I think I mentioned last time that Judge Jenkins did not have any preference. And in the next couple of weeks, we'll be reaching out to them to get more information. They come higher, all 3 come highly recommended for this fact. Do you want to talk to Carter about a budget? And then I've got another suggestion that I received from Miguel and I think Alan Cohen, part of that, about whether we should just hire a consulting group to take a look at all of our operations and suggest a plan and just a comprehensive overview of operating strategic planning. And I'll be done with Carter a little bit more about that, whether or not we want to go in that sort of direction. Carter's charge was to have this subcommittee just simply find a facilitator and work on a timeline for the writing of the strategic plan, not for the subcommittee to write the strategic plan. So that's where we are.
Thanks, and thanks to you and the committee.
Like I say, I'll be reaching out to our committee members to see if they are, if available time for us to first discuss with the committee And then to, see who's available to speak with some of these facilitators on the call.
Thanks so much, Rebecca.
We're in the information gathering process. We've had a great meeting and we are collecting information on some of the wonderful services already offered that maybe people are not aware about. And figuring out ways to communicate that to employers, as well as looking to see based on the information we receive, which ones are the best attended and best events at certain workforce centers to see if we can replicate that with others whose numbers may not be the same.
Thanks so much for having, and thanks all three of our task force chairs and members. Before I jump into the consent agenda, I was remiss in not welcoming our award winners today that are here with us this morning. This program was one of the really special programs that we have this year. And so we're gonna jump into our agenda that we'll hopefully get through fairly quickly and then get on to the award ceremony. So in terms of the consent agenda, we have a recommendation to approve as presented. Pages 6 through 10 are the minutes. It's the consent agenda.
Let's move approval of this consent agenda.
Thank you. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstaining? Thank you very much for that. Our next item is from our CFO Ashley regarding this staff healthcare benefits for 2024.
Good morning. Thank you, Deb. I'm Ashley Brenner, Chief Financial Officer and Executive Vice President. Our annual recommendation as it relates to employee health insurance is noted on page 11 of your board packet. Does the sound okay up here? Okay. Thank you. Our health insurance for staff at the board office runs on a calendar year. Blue Cross Blue Shield is our current provider, and they have provided a renewal quote with a 7.2% rate increase 2023 versus 2024. That brings us from around $550,000 annually to around $590,000 annually for this important employee benefit. Our broker is currently working to price out services for us with other providers for comparison. Once quotes are confirmed, staff will review benefits for employee health, life, dental, and vision coverages. I'll read our recommendation on page 11 for your consideration. Board authorization for the president and/or CFO to negotiate and sign for employee health, life, and dental coverages based upon best price and continuity for our employees as indicated above.
All right, do we have a motion to accept the recommendation as presented by Ashley? Rebecca?
Second.
Ken, anybody have any discussion or questions? All right, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? All right, moving right along. That's great. Ashley, anything else on the financials that we need to talk about today?
Nothing else to point out to you. I did send an email out to the group last Friday. I'm happy to answer any questions if you have any, but we're not recommending to obligate any additional money on our grants today. So nothing highlighted for you in financial system.
Thanks for that summary.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Glad to hear it. Happy to help. Thank you so much.
All right, Connie, I think you have up next.
Connie has the bulk of the action this morning, so everybody take it.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Connie Rash, Senior Vice President. I have, beginning on page 16, we start with procurement. And I'm covering procurement, policy, and external grants. So beginning with the legal services procurement, we issued procurement September, and we received bids back September 7th. We presented this last month saying that we needed some extra time, and we conducted interviews with the two bidders.
So following the interviews, the highest score was Barnes and Thornburg. So they had an average score of 9.7. In terms of the RFP, for legal representation goes up to 4 years. However, we'll continually evaluate our legal representation to ensure that it continues to meet the needs of the board. And we can always re-procure at any time if we're not happy. So I don't know if you want to take all the actions at once or.
Let's go ahead and just do them. I think they're fairly straightforward. We just go through them quickly. So, just on this first one for legal, then, well, let's just go through all of them. I think
Okay.
that's
All right, so certain people won't be able to vote. That was my only concern, like, people in childcare.
okay. All right.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's do them one at a time.
One at a time. So, the recommendation is board authorization to accept the response from Warren and former LLP to provide legal services.
I move to accept the recommendation as stated.
Yeah. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? Abstentions? All right, let's move on to the next one.
Thank you. The next procurement was for additional childcare quality, innovative and professional development activities. We received 6 responsive proposals. The proposals were scored independently by a team of reviewers. And we're recommending all of them to be either added to a contract or a vendors list. I do have one minor correction. I have Dallas College listed at 621,025 in educational first steps. Educational first steps is more appropriate to be added to the vendors list instead of a contract. And Wonder School should be listed as a potential contract. So I wanted to make that minor correction to this page. But all others are as it is presented. So we recommend Dallas College and Warner School for a contract development, and the vendors list is Campfire, Elevated Solutions, Lakeshore Learning Materials, and Educational First Steps.
I need the value of Wonder School as a contract.
Wonder School is 25,000 and they offer up to 10 programs, so we could do up to 250,000 on that.
Thank you.
Right. Anybody have any questions for comment on this? Otherwise, okay.
Are we going to 10 programs, so it will definitely be 250,000 or?
No, it's, we could do up to that, up to 250.
So it depends on demand.
Yes, it's depending on demand and contract negotiations.
And demand means we childcare providers asking for this training.
Right, so our proposed company will be 250,000 is like we could propose also.
So that's what they're proposed.
No, 25, 250, got it. Dave, did you have any other comments?
Yeah. So with Wonder School, if you
Sorry.
with Wonder School, they proposed up to 250,000 for 10 programs, which we will need to negotiate based upon whom they want to serve, because it's bringing in new providers as a childcare provider. So that needs to be looked at as how they want to structure that in our area in Dallas. They're doing a pilot with childcare group now that they've been working with, and I think they're already working on educational first steps. So we just want to make sure we negotiate and don't duplicate the services. And then educational first steps, as Connie mentioned, those were all workshop training opportunities, so it wouldn't result in a contract. This on an as-needed basis for providers needing additional training for their staff.
But we actually need to spend this money, right?
Yes, we do have money set aside, and on Dallas College, and we will negotiate the cost as well, because of the time frame with the money, we may not implement to the maximum amount of what they propose due to time restraints with the money that we have.
I'm just gonna try to clarify, so what we're doing is the board is taking action to authorize contract with Dallas College and Wonder School. And Wonder School will be up to 250,000.
Yes.
Okay, that's right, so, okay, thanks for that discussion, do I have a motion?
So educational first steps is being moved to the vendors, right?
Yes.
So there's 429,000. Did you just take that off or is that? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm just.
Yeah.
And what's, I have one more question out of here. What's the total amount for quality dollars for this, for part?
I think it's 5.9.
Okay,
We haven't actually got the grant.
got it. So this is spending a portion of that, so it's the 621K and 250, up to 250K for Wonder School, which is a portion of the quality dollars,
Yes.
plus the other contracted vendors, which would be kind of as needed basis.
And last month we approved the amount for childcare group that is already administering the whole quality services.
Okay, got it.
All right. We have a motion now to approve with the changes that Connie has separately explained to us.
So moved with the changes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, can we state the motion
Okay.
with the changes specifically stated?
All right, Connie, could you do that for us?
Yes, please. Board authorization to negotiate a contract with Dallas College and Wonder School presented. In addition, approval to add selected vendors to provide authorized services at reasonable rates scheduled and delivered through October 2024 on an as-needed basis, pending receipt of funds and in accordance with state and federal policy.
And the Wonder School as presented, is that as presented with 250,000?
Yes, sir.
All right. With that clarity, we have, I'm going to go ahead and ask for a vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, abstentions? Definitely, that's okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, so the next item is employee policy, which are located on page 17. These are no local flexibility, and I'll go through these. I know you guys have already read. Equal opportunity, we're adding federal citations to all applicable documents or policies. Required WIOA board partnerships, this is implementing WD letter 2223, that's for the Texas Workforce Commission. It's requiring us to partner with HUD, Job Corps, Indian and Native American programs, Youth Build, and Second Chance programs.
Most of which we're already doing.
Yes, we are doing that. We are doing. Planning for individualized instruction initiative. This is basically initiating support for childcare programs, accessing childcare progress monitoring tools as part of the strategy to improve quality childcare. And then lastly, it's implementing the 2024 federal poverty guidelines. This is TWC updates these every year, and you'll see we're 85% SMI. So that's for a family of one, it's 41,754.
But a family of four would be $80,000 a year. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So this is what's used for both childcare and other benefits in our WIOA program. It's a very small number in today's economy.
And the recommendation is board authorization for policy presented above.
And just to clarify, I think we covered this last time, but we have no discretion on changing the language of these policies. I think these have to be adopted locally. I guess the purpose of that is to make sure that we got the word, that these are the new rules.
And then publicly briefing if the community gets the word. That's the other thing, we bring it to the public session. The one thing you have discretion on is which of these parameters you'd like to choose. In other words, the 85% currently is the outside figure. We can always scale down to restrict who can apply. And Connie, that's pretty much all the range we have. Yeah. I'm basically leaving it, as long as we can afford it, leave it at the highest margin, because that's already difficult. $80,000.
I agree that makes sense.
Make a motion.
I move to authorize and approve the policies as stated in the.
Right, thanks so much, Dan. Going on a second.
Second.
And all those in favor, please say aye.
Better second than that. What did you say together?
All those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? Any extensions? All right. Oh, yes, all right. Thank you, Linda.
Okay, lastly is page 18, and we're presenting the external grants that we've supported in the last month. The top three are recent ones. The U.S. Department of Transportation is supporting the Texas Tree Foundation and their efforts working with the Southwestern Medical District Urban Initiative. So the top two are regarding that. One is going after U.S. Department of Transportation funds, and the second one is City of Dallas 2024 Dallas bond funds. And the third one is the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, who's supporting a grant collaboration between Harris County and Texas Solar for All. So recommendation, board authorization to ratify support for grant application from partnerships. Presented by.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Bill, and Lisa. All those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed, abstentions?
Abstain. If I could, there's one more coming through, and I wish we had had it for you today. The Rockefeller Foundation, Texas Workforce Commission, everyone is putting out feelers for a good credential wallet. That's a big thing now, but of course, Dallas College, Dallas Promise started that years ago. So that credential wallet, suitcase, whatever you want to call it, is a big thing when you carry around both your academics and your workforce record for easy access. It's a smart idea, and Rockefeller Foundation is putting up a lot of money, but we will provide support letters to anybody that asks. We think it is a good thing, as long as they don't ask for the money to go with it. Okay.
Anything else, Tom? Thank you so much. Next, Stephen, you got an update for us?
Yeah, a little bit of fun stuff. Good morning, Stephen Bridges, Industry Communications Manager for Greater Dallas. I had a wonderful opportunity to manage a great team. It's the Education and Outreach team. And the Education Outreach team, they create partnerships with industry and education. They basically provide school districts, teachers, students, and employers with necessary information, resources, and opportunities that enhance CTE and P-TECH programs. Now, the goal is actually to provide actual talent pipelines for employers. This team aggressively targets school to work issues while students are still in school, and to help students make better career decisions and teachers to build better programs. I'd like to ask my team if they don't mind to stand up. One not here today due to some health. I'm a little bit under the weather, but we have Miss Avery Johnson, we have Satna Rizal, and we have Madeline Collins, who just added a team member, little baby Chase to our team. We've already adopted him, so she's just back on maternity leave. Thank you. This team, basically, they outreach and they work with employers and teachers and counselors, and they're consistently doing events and workshops and classes to help engage both the employer side and education. We had a Texas Career Day recently, and we were partnered with 22 middle and high school students and connected those 872 students to 51 industry partners who came out to provide information about their industry. So it was a fantastic opportunity for schools. You can see the pictures in the packet. Just had a really great time. Did it like a party, but it was awesome, very engaging for the students. On our current partnerships, we have agreements that we've signed with Dallas ISD as well as with Garland ISD. We have some forthcoming agreements with Mesquite ISD, Richardson, and DeSoto, and looking also with Irving, working with Irving ISD. But those are forthcoming. Now, we do one-offs with all of the districts throughout the Dallas area, but so far, those are the agreements that we've had. And just by the numbers, just let you know how many students, how many adult stakeholders. This is how we report the numbers to the state, is they want to know how many adult stakeholders. That includes parents, teachers, counselors, administrators, and employers. So they pull all those together as adult stakeholders. 2,227 of those have been reached just since January of this year. And we've reached out and connected with 4,293 students, with just 104 different events and presentations. So this team has done a phenomenal job of getting out there and making sure that industry is connected to education.
You're hired.
Your hired job fair, yeah, we recently had a your hired job fair, and with that, we had 618 job seekers, which was fantastic. We're seeing an increase in our job fair participation, which is good, but not good. It's good for the employers, so we're excited about that. So we have really some good engagements with that. We had 60 employers there. There were 100, and I believe there's 18 offers, contingent offers made that were reported at the event, 3 on-the-spot hires. But still we're having those hires and the data from that coming.
This is Judge Jenkins' signature event that we do every year. How many years?
This is our 6th annual event.
Be in the room. It was marvelous, and those are the pictures you saw at the beginning, if you were watching the monitors.
Yeah, fantastic opportunity again to help meet these employers' needs.
Thanks so much, Steve. It's really great stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, then, next. We're in report on innovation projects.
Good morning, everyone. Lynn Hoffman, Senior Innovation Manager. And yes, I have that sultry voice on this morning. I apologize for that, but I'm happy to be here. And I want to introduce a new team member. This is Ike Bogart. He's been with the board for a while, but about a month ago, he transitioned to be a part of our team, and he's now our new innovation specialist. We're going to share a little bit from pages 20 and 21 of your board packet, tell you a little bit about what's been going on in 2023 with our innovative projects.
All right, we're gonna give you the ESPN highlights version. Our PATH initiative, WFSDallas took the lead as the administrator for a grant from Walmart.org to upskill frontline workers in workforce board areas in Texas. To date, PATH has enrolled 2,200 and 1,400 have completed training and over 1,800 certifications received. Our Google initiative, this is one of our favorites. WFSDallas, in partnership with Google Data Centers, has created 3 training cohorts for fiber optics installation technicians. Those board members that visited the Redbird Workforce Center this summer got to stop by and listen to the class and speak with some of our participants this summer. You know, this is just, it's a great opportunity for a much needed industry, but not well-known industry. Private funds have allowed us to provide gas cards, gift cards, laptops, and tools to support these learners as they gain all employment. Let's see, Prologis. Workforce Solutions for Dallas has partnered with Prologis and continued our partnership to provide innovative logistics training for our DFW job seekers. We've enrolled 2,100 since 2020. This training has put learners in a unique position with the logistics industry locally. 1,170 individuals have gained employment in the TDL industry since 2020. Through this grant, we have provided gift cards and incentives and forklift certifications. DFW Apprenticeship Accelerator. Workforce Solutions for Dallas has partnered with Educate Texas, Career Connect Texas, and Initiative of Communities Foundations of Texas Dallas Regional Chamber, and Dallas College to present the DFW Accelerated Apprenticeship Symposium. This event will be held at the Communities Foundation of Texas, October 24th, 9:30 to 3 p.m. We are expecting at least 100 to attend to learn how apprenticeships can help employers hire, train, and retain talent.
And so now, I guess I'm still ESPN here. But, so on the next page, we want to talk a little bit about some of the other initiatives. You know, we all know that there is a need for tech talent. So with Digital Skills Dallas, we've been able to offer the Grow with Google certification preparation, as well as the IBM skills field preparation to help these candidates prepare for tech certifications that are in high demand. This tech training is asynchronous. In other words, it's online, folks can enroll and it's self-guided, and they can participate and choose their own pace and their own course of study. Metrics Learning was brought to us through a partnership with Texas Workforce Commission. And through that, we've actually been able to offer upskilling opportunities and preparation for certifications in all of our workforce centers. So this has increased the digital skills for the folks that we serve, as well as preparing them for their career exploration. LinkedIn is also another opportunity. We're partnering in a couple of different ways, but TWC has once again brought us this opportunity to really elevate our ability to recruit and to outreach job seekers using LinkedIn. We were able to actually make a presentation and share some best practices with all the boards, so let them know different innovative ways they can use this solution to increase their brand and then to bring a high level of job seeker into the system. EdTech Week was the first week of October. I was in New York City and actually able to present to thousands of individuals. And my session was about what is a workforce board and why should you care? Because workforce boards, even though we know them very well, and they're near and dear to our heart, are not well known in the EdTech industry and in that sector. So I was able to present what is a workforce board, and again, what are those innovative ways that we are providing private and public partnerships and how they may want to partner with us in the other areas of the community. That's our update for Innovation 2023. Any questions?
Just a point of order, these programs are predominantly paid by external funds, and all of the grant money we talk about every month has nothing to do with these programs. So this is icing, if you would. It pays for itself.
We'll keep a couple of us very busy.
That's very important. Congratulations on your talk at EdTech Week. All right, yes. Okay, Richard, you're up next.
I'll make this fast. On page 22 is a review of training provider performance, air employment, quarterly earnings, and credential attainment. The report is based on information from the UI wage system, so it is a true reflection of wages. So in the report, there's only one program that's missing more than 2 measures, and typically providers that are missing more than 2 are recommended to not receive any additional students. That would be Roadmaster School. But I noticed that a lot of the truck driving programs had a lower air employment, and I think it's due to out-of-state UI wage reporting, and that can impact employment. And I suggest we get some supplemental reports from these schools and see how that works. But if there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
This is the most difficult part of Richard's job. The schools are always calling for assistance. The schools are clamoring for ITAs from ECLS at every office. And at some point, we had to put a halt on writing these because the money goes out faster than it should. We should have better performance from everyone, and maybe be looking at this more often than once a year. It's quite informative. And we will have a new person. Stephanie Porta has left PwC, so she left our board. And we will have someone new, Carrie Ballas, will join us in January as a board member. And her specialty is career skills. So we're very glad to have her.
And speaking of the state, you'll notice there is not an NPR in this report, and that's because we don't have one from the Texas Workforce Commission yet. They were doing a redesign of their report, so as soon as we get one, we'll send that out as a supplement. I believe that the performance that was unchanged will still be missing the claimant reemployment, but everything else is good. So let me jump to the economic snapshot and just real quick, the Texas labor Texas labor participation continues to increase. And I show over the year of August, going back to pre-pandemic. The unemployment rates for Dallas County, 4.3. It is in line with the state. However, if you look at the report, it's a little higher than the US unemployment rate. And economists think that the reason is the strong domestic migration into the state, as well as the expansion of the labor market in Texas. So that keeps it a little higher. And then the last thing I'll touch on is the August employment level. Notice that's it's been growing for years, and it is the highest on record. And the job posting comparison also for August, it's a little, it's not as hot as it was last year, but it's not out of line, and it's still going to show growth in the local economy. If there's any questions, I'll be back to answer them. And the last thing, just real quick, is the child care dashboard. It just shows a strong increase in TRS providers, as well as children in the TRS system. But if there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Questions?
Thank
you so much, Richard. And finally, we graduate for insurance.
Good morning, I'm Becky Nanette, quality manager at the office for the board. I'd like to make a couple of brief updates for the program and fiscal monitoring. If you look at page 27 of the packet, I'll start with the program monitoring. The Dallas College review is complete, pending the monitor's report. Both the SNAP and TANF reports are completed with the main concerns in areas of case closures and the timely initiation of penalties. That will be reviewed at the end of the month to see if improvement has been made. Regarding the fiscal reviews, the following reviews are ongoing: Equus, Dallas College, and Wilkinson Center for ADL. The child care group review has been finalized with concerns in the following areas: merit increase fringe benefits being calculated correctly, incomplete procurement documents, and some charges were in the incorrect contract period. That did result in a total question cost of $690.33. CCG has already reimbursed the board for this. Are there any questions on this?
$690 or $690,000?
$690.
$690. Yeah, sorry.
If you look at the bottom of that page, TWC will be monitoring annually the week of November 6th. Is there any questions about it?
Thank you very much. So I really appreciate that. And
We're gonna go up. 2027, yeah. You want to invite us or anything? Okay. And move the podium.
all right, okay. And if you want to welcome Judge Jenkins, who just joined us in the middle of the meeting. So I don't know if you have all four turning the room. I don't know if you have if you want to make a few remarks.
Sure. So guys, thank you all so much for it's a little imagine this is like the other room. So thank you all so much for your great work. Really appreciate it. You're here early, doing important work. Special shout out and thanks to our search committee who's worked so hard. But all of you work hard, and to all the staff here, thanks for your hard work. To our leaders, I would ask that my next stop is to promote Proposition 2. A lot of propositions. I'm gonna be endorsing Proposition 2. Proposition 2 really affects us if you're not familiar with it, because it allows for tax breaks for childcare facilities, both rented and owned. And so, hopefully what that means is when they're not paying as much in property taxes, or potentially not paying any property taxes, that's gonna help raise the wage, hopefully, of some of our childcare educators who are way underpaid, and just make it more cost effective to make that work. We know that it's really hard to make ends meet for affordable and quality childcare, so please, support that. Thanks for everything you do. Love coming to do the awards with y'all every year. And so, are we set up now?
Thanks.
Really appreciate it.
Okay, well, we're gonna continue with our 2023 Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas Award Ceremony. Each year we dedicate our October meeting to recognizing the best in our system. Thank you for joining us in person and those who are joining us virtually. And Judge, Pastor Bill and Dwyer and I are gonna get a chance to stand up front and center, and we're gonna turn it over to Connie Rash, our board secretary and mistress of ceremonies, to kick us off. So, here we go.
Good morning again. It's my pleasure to begin today's award ceremony with our Employer of the Year Award. This year, it goes to McKesson. I'd like to welcome Sarah Moore, Director of Reverse Logistics from McKesson, to the front.
How are you?
McKesson works closely with the local community through partnerships with Workforce, Irving ISD, and numerous volunteer organizations. McKesson employs more than 78,000 people worldwide and over 1,600 in Irving, Texas. Within the last year alone, McKesson posted thousands of job postings to work in Texas and currently has 173 active positions posted with close to 500 job proposals. McKesson is an active partner with our AEO program, working with Delia Watley and Irving ISD. McKesson's own volunteer group joins in the adult education mission of building a stronger workforce by increasing adult literacy levels through Dallas County. Staff members present lessons and serve as guest instructors or run a book drive to be used and read during lessons. McKesson's commitment has made a profound impact on the Dallas workforce system. Congratulations, McKesson, for being our Employer of the Year. Next up is Stephen.
All right, good morning again. Our next award, the Local Employer of Excellence for the year. So this board celebrates the small private sector employers that have made a remarkable contribution to the state's workforce. The Local Employer of Excellence of the year for 2023 goes to the Ocado Group. I'd like to invite Representative Kim Stewart, Senior Engineering Operations Manager. Ocado, in partnership with grocery retailer Kroger, has created a new $100 million over 527,000 square foot food fulfillment center in southern Dallas. This facility will help address the ongoing southern Dallas food desert, which are areas where there are limited full-service grocery store options within a short distance of residential neighborhoods. While Ocado has a small footprint in the Dallas area with only 45 employees, they are well on their way to becoming an economic powerhouse in the Dallas community. The modern fulfillment facility will create a minimum of 400 new full-time positions by the end of 2024. All employees of Ocado will be paid a minimum wage of $15 an hour with an average annual employee average wage of not less than $66,000 a year. Ocado partnered with WFSDallas to bring 2 hiring events to our Redbird Workforce Center to assist them with their initial hiring plans. This partnership continues to bring highly qualified jobs to Dallas while allowing for expanded grocery delivery opportunities. WFS Dallas partnering with Ocado has made a significant impact on the lives of Dallas citizens. Congratulations, Ocado, for being our employer innovation of the year for 2023. I'd now like to invite Rebecca Monette, the quality manager and EO officer for the Police Superior Dallas. Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Thanks, Stephen. The Dallas County Hireability Employer of the Year Award acknowledges a private sector employer's outstanding commitment within the workforce system to creating inclusive job opportunities for Texans with disabilities. Nominations highlight innovative hiring practices, disability-friendly policies, and collaborative efforts with vocational rehabilitation services benefiting both current and future workers and positively impacting communities across Texas. The Hireability Employer of the Year Award for 2023 goes to Aramark. Would representatives from Aramark please join? Aramark is a food service, facilities, and uniform services company whose dedication to ensuring job opportunities to people with disabilities has made a significant impact in Texas communities. By partnering with the Bridges from School to Work program, Aramark's inclusive hiring practices have not only improved the lives of those they employ, especially our youth population, but also set a standard of inclusivity for all employers to aspire to. It's my pleasure to present that award to Aramark for their dedication to Texans with disabilities. Congratulations.
Come back for a minute.
We have Robert Millard here as well that we want to.
Bridget?
Standing over. Encore? Yeah, somebody else could. Yeah. Hey. Love your words. It's all you read it better. 3 kids. Hold it.
Now I'd like to introduce Demetria Robinson, Executive Vice President, to present the All-Star College Award. Good morning. Thank you. This year, the Texas Workforce Commission created a new All-Star College Award. This award acknowledges the community college, technical college, or Texas Engineering Extension Service, whose efforts through innovative approaches and collaboration with employers and workforce areas have enhanced the Texas workforce system. TWC will announce the awards at the 2023 annual conference next month. Although we don't know who will win the award, we recognize and value our local collaboration partnerships with Dallas College. Their role in shaping our future workforce is truly special. Dallas College's commitment to addressing skill gaps and providing tailored training programs has empowered our community.
You can make sure it's faced the right way. Where's Gloria?
Come on, Laura.
Come on, Gloria.
Why don't I shoot that back row? Back over.
Okay.
Let's go.
Gloria. Yeah, you should get the. It takes a village, right? Does that work? Can you put her on the other side of Gloria, or is she good here?
We can for balance, yeah, but then everybody move over this way.
This one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Here we go.
These at the Oscars.
Nice job, everybody. 3, 2, 4. I got right in the center. I got it slightly this way, so there you go. Three, two, hold it, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Up next, we have the Texas Workforce Commission Scholar of the Year Award, presented by Rachel Garnett, Workforce and Education Literacy Manager. Good morning. The Texas Workforce Commission Scholar of the Year Award recognizes the workforce achievements of 6 individuals enrolled in the state adult education and literacy program. This year, we proudly announced 2 incredible winners. This past September, they received their awards in person at the Adult Education and Literacy Fall Institute in Austin. I would like to welcome Mary Cruz Lopez. Mary Cruz is a testament to determination and dedication. She began her journey at the Wilkinson Center, joining the Adult Education and Literacy program. In 2020, she enrolled in high school equivalency classes, earning her GED in 2021, unlocking new opportunities. Her pursuit didn't stop there. She continued with English as a second language classes in 2021, and in 2022, she qualified for the L Civics Integrated Education and Training Program, the patient care technician in collaboration with Dallas College. In January of 2023, Mary Cruz became a patient care technician at Parkland Hospital. Mary Cruz generously shared her expertise, aiding her peers in the program and helping 3 of them secure employment at Parkland. Her journey is remarkable and her impact on others is profound. Congratulations, Mary Cruz, on your well-deserved award. Allow me to welcome Zara Akarabi Rashid and the Urban ISD AEL team. Zara's remarkable journey is a testament to resilience, determination, and the pursuit of dreams. Raised in the U.S., she relocated to Iraq as a 4th grader before yearning to return. Upon her return to the United States, she enrolled in the Urban ISD Adult Education Program. She excelled in the high school equivalency preparation class, displaying dedication and commitment to her studies. After obtaining her GED, she secured a job as a sales representative for a dealership, quickly establishing a reputation as a top performer. Her goal was to pursue a career in computer science. Zara has taken a significant step towards realizing her dream by enrolling in college. Beyond her academic accomplishments, Zara's humble and gentle nature has made her an inspirational leader in the class. She encourages fellow students with the motto, "If I can do it, so can you." Thanks to the support of the Urban ISD Foundation, she received the Texas Workforce Commission Scholar Award at the recent ceremony in Austin. Zara, your journey and achievements inspire us all. Congratulations on your well-deserved recognition. I will now turn it over to Lori Loretta, President and CEO.
Good morning again. I keep talking. Hang on one second. This is a very important award. Let me get it all in here. They're all very important, all. And thank you to the 2 winners. I can't tell you how happy we are to see AEL honored by the state. You guys are all. Innovation Partnership Award. Innovation is such a critical concept. It plays a vital role in our partnership. In 2023, a study contracted by TWC actually pointed to this project or this effort as the winning partnership is a best practice. Today, we recognize our longstanding and recently re-energized relationship with the Dallas Regional Chamber. Yay! The Chamber is joining us to receive this award, Andrew Farley, COO, CFO, Tony Dankis Ryder, appropriately the Senior Vice President of Research, Eric Griffin, and I don't have Eric's title, but he used to work for us, and that's how I refer to him. Eric used to work for us. Okay, Jared Toussaint, if Jared is with us. He is Vice President of Education Workforce, and from our team, Richard Perez, the data manager, as you all well know, and Christian Nancy, research analyst. This is Christian, he works for us too. See, everybody's integrated and they got different bosses and it works, right? It works. Beyond being a unique option in Texas, is the co-staffing collaboration at its highest in data. They call my classes. We'll do one picture and then I'll read a little more about the project.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Elizabeth is back there. Come on up. Come on up. Taking pictures, be in one. Elizabeth is also out of Jared's unit, and we have so much activity here at the chamber. As you know, we're 40 floors above. We are all in the same home. We meet up in the garage. This is a collaboration over 30 years. We share staff. We share tools, leverage resources, and engage in economic development. For over the years, we've been defining the relationship, and I think now we've really got it right. Leveraging the cost of the research analyst with DRC, Christian Minty has assisted with the development of state-of-the-art collection for DRC publications, regional demographics, industries that can be used by workforce and economic development. Sharing and investing in labor market information tools like CAST, EMZ, was like CAST is now, BusinessWise, and Placer AI, which was very new for us. Leveraging resources to support education events like the Hack VFW, bringing the brightest aspiring tech talent and their skills to problem solve, develop software, and transform ideas into reality. And cooperatively engaging in economic development efforts that can attract new business to Dallas. This has been going on for 30 years, and this new iteration is at such a level that nobody else has copied us. I don't think it's anywhere in the nation that we share staff, we share energy, we share tools. And I want you to know this is something that ought to be replicated. It has to be. These are two important pieces of the puzzle, education being the third. It's a three-legged stool for our community. And the future is even brighter. In the coming years, the DRC is leading us to a deeper study of a greater understanding of employee and employer relationships. With the growing diversity of the Dallas workforce, the multi-talented, multi-generational, and sometimes differently engaged. Anybody hire the younger people now? Okay, differently engaged workforce. We must embrace the unique challenges. As we all know, there are never too many qualified workers. We celebrate this partnership, look forward to the opportunities in the future. And I think you guys are the best, and you know I do. Thank you so much for partnership over all of you.
You too. Hold it.
It's now my honor to hand the mic to Lynn Hoffman, Senior Innovations Manager, and I'm traveling buddy soon. We're going back to Bentonville, aren't we? That's another big event, retail.
Thank you so much, Lori. Veterans play a vital role in our community. The Veteran Friendly Employer Here Award recognizes private sector employers in the workforce system who excel in recruiting and supporting veterans, with at least 10% of their workforce being veterans. As an Air Force veteran spouse, I'm pleased to present the Veteran Employer of the Year Award for 2023 to Sonepar. Joining us today and our benefits supervisor. Sonepar provides opportunities to transitioning military veterans and military spouses, leveraging the unique skills, background, and numerous attributes, including respect, integrity, reliability, and working as a team. They have not only provided quality jobs to veterans, but have created an environment for them to thrive in their careers, making a substantial impact on our local and state workforce development systems. SONPAR's operating companies embrace and empower veterans and are in turn enriched by veterans' experience, perspective, and capabilities. Congratulations, SONPAR, our Veteran Employer of the Year. I'd like to invite Ashley Berner, CFO and Executive Vice President, to present our next award.
Thank you, Lynn. Good morning again. The Randall Weir Workforce Excellence Award is one of the most prestigious honors we bestow, recognizing an individual who has gone above and beyond in their contributions to the Texas workforce system. The Randall Weir Workforce Excellence Award for 2023 goes to Gina Hodge, Business Solutions Leader with Equus, a true champion of workforce development. We want to honor Gina for her commitment to workforce development. Unfortunately, Gina could not be with us this morning, but we have Jose Vega, Business Solutions Manager with Equus, accepting on her behalf. Gina's work in fostering partnerships, advocating for job seekers, and empowering communities embodies the spirit of this award. Gina embraces change, taking the initiative to learn new ways of bettering our workforce system with our employers and job seekers in mind. She has trained and mentored numerous staff throughout her career with the Business Solutions Unit. Gina has supported the board on many skills development grant efforts and continues to be involved in opportunities that blaze the trail on meeting employer needs. Gina takes the lead in our large hiring events, including the annual Judge Clay Lewis Jenkins Your Hired Job Fair.
Appreciate that, Gina.
Thank you so much. Next, we have Richard Perez, Senior Research and Data Management.
Thank you, Ashley. Our next recognition, the Workforce Center of the Year, highlights the extraordinary efforts of a workforce center that has consistently demonstrated excellence in serving our community. Workforce centers are the cornerstone of the delivery system for employers and job seekers. Staff in the centers work diligently to find employment or better employment for all customers. They assist in training under-skilled workers to advance, earn a better wage, and build a good wage record. Each workforce center includes team members from the Texas Workforce Commission, Child Care Group, Texas Veterans Commission, TWC vocational rehabilitation staff, and is additionally staffed and managed by Equus Workforce Services. This year, the Workforce Center of the Year honor was earned by the International District Workforce Center. I'd like to invite David Corzo, Workforce Center Manager, Felicia Rabone, former Preston and Alpha Center Manager, and the workforce team to join the officers in the judge. The International District Center has not only provided comprehensive services, but they have shown remarkable commitment to helping job seekers overcome challenges and find meaningful employment. The center has the highest level of WIOA entered employment of all the workforce centers. Their innovative approaches and unwavering dedication make them a shining example of what workforce centers should aspire to be.
Good morning, reaching. Hold it. Oh, there you go. Here. What time?
Congratulations.
Yeah, one more.
The Pivotal Award is reserved for those whose contributions have been supportive and pivotal to our work. The Pillar Award for 2023 goes to Delia Watley. Our Urban ISD Adult Education and Literacy Program. Delia, does your team want to join you as well? Oh, yeah. Oh, point. Under Delia's leadership last year, Urban ISD achieved success by serving a total of 917 students, of which included an impressive enrollment of 110 students in classes tailored for internationally trained professionals, providing them with the skills and knowledge needed to excel in their respective fields. Additionally, 202 students were enrolled in job training programs that led to entry-level career opportunities and income growth from those with a goal of self-employment. Delia's visionary guidance and dedication has set new standards for excellence in education and training, demonstrating the immense potential for personal and professional growth within the urban ISD community. Delia has played a pivotal role in equipping students with the skills and knowledge necessary for successful transition into the workforce. Delia has served on many educational committees and has been a recipient of numerous awards locally, such as the Urban ISD Servant Hardcore Award, and even our own Workforce Solutions Trailblazer Award, as well as nationally recognized for the Barbara Bush Dyer Pearl Literacy Award. Delia's work embodies the essence of this award, and we are honored to celebrate her outstanding contributions to our community. Congratulations. Next, we have an employee tenure award presented by
Another congratulations, Delia, well deserved. You have always been there for us, and we appreciate it. It's very important that adult ed work well. I'm going to start with outgoing board directors, and I've already mentioned Stephanie. I don't think she's with us today. She is not able to join us, but Tara Collier is with us today. I believe you can let Tara come online. Tara was our representative. There she is. Hello. For Health and Human Services, and she got another job in another location and has to leave the board, and there's already someone coming on for her. Tara, would you like to say a few words to the board as you leave us?
Yes, I am so honored to have been able to serve on the board. Everyone was so welcoming, and I just appreciate the opportunity. And I am going to miss serving on the board and serving the community.
We're going to miss you, but thank you so much for giving us a replacement on your way out. Nobody does that. Thank you. And your plaque is in the mail. We'll get it to you. Thanks again. Also today, just remember that Ellen Torberg has rolled off the board, and she will be missed, but I think we've honored Ellen. I think she said she had enough of our plaques. But she was a phenomenal leader for 4 years, and I can't tell you how well she treated me and the staff. Made all the events, came to all of the national and state, and she donated. Southwest donated. It was an amazing relationship, and we will miss her dearly. Okay, she's not dead. She's just not here anymore. Okay, maybe a little too heavy there. All right, I'm here to recognize my own staff, people who worked for me for a long time. This year, it's some very tenured awards, long tenured, and we kind of excel at that. First up is the junior among us, Richard Perez, with 20 years. Richard is more important than you can imagine. I know all of you see a lot of what he does, presenting to the board, but you gotta know he's been in every department. He's done contracts, he's done procurement, he's done planning. But in the last 5 years, of his 20, we've concentrated on data. the partnership with the chamber would not be possible without Richard. He takes my calls at all hours, run me this report, run me that report. But he's also gained a national prominence in data and workforce. He works directly with the JFF people. They know him, they know what he can pull out of the Texas system. We are a unique system in Texas, and we benefit from that information. Richard has done an amazing job for us, and we wish him another 20 at least. He did start when he was 18, so. Yeah. Well, we keep going. Miss Barbara, where is she? She's handing out. All right. If you don't know what Barbara does, Barbara loves everything.
30. 30.
I'm very good. Thank you. I can't talk and think at the same time. Sorry about that. 30 years. I said 25. Apologies, Barbara. I was just trying to get you back to, 49. Okay. She used to work for one of my direct reports, and he left, I grabbed her. She has taken on our HR, insurance, onboarding. She does all of that. She also handles all of the board travel as well as staff travel, as well as adult ed travel. So get us started. I'd like to make sure that goes somewhere else soon. It could be as many as 40 people traveling, and she's making individual reservations for everybody. I would not be able to do what I do for all these years without Barbara as my right hand. Barbara, thank you so much for everything. Mr. Newt, here he is. I cannot tell you how far back Mr. Newt and I go. We will try though. Let's do a quick picture and then I'll get back to the script.
Thank you.
That's right.
Hold it.
Wes doesn't want a lot of attention, but Wes deserves a lot of attention. He and I met when we were at other boards. I was in Southeast, he was in East, Deep East.
East Texas.
East Texas, thank you. So we both knew what it was to work the front line. Wes has been with us all of these years, 30 years, just 4 short from myself, and was the original team when we were at Hall Street. He did MIS, he did procurement, he did contracting, and one of his greatest claim to fame, he brought Demetria to us. He stole her from rural capital. Wes is nationally known for his procurement. The Department of Labor thought they were going to come write us up, and by the time they left Wesley's system, they wanted to take him on the road to teach other people how to procure. I take great honor in that I put Wesley through a training program. Before we both got here, I was doing procurement training.
Yes.
So Wes, don't know what I'd do without you. I appreciate you all these years, and the fact you've hung in there since Hall Street. That's a big thing. You have no idea. There's only 3 of us who have done that. Wes, as many more as you've got. Go for it. Thank you
so much.
And last but surely not least, longest serving employee of the workforce board and probably ever will be, Diana Gutierrez. For 35 years. Diana is another veteran of Hall Street. I say Hall Street because that was an era of reclamation. The place was in a mess. Hang on.
Thanks, Miles. Hold it.
I said the place was in a mess and she laughs. Okay. Diana did MIS. Now she came in the summer of '88. Wow. She was a child. Literally, we violated labor laws. We have, and this is true, all the ones this morning. We have gone to our family funerals together. We've raised our children together. We have commiserated over the big stuff. Wes's favorite thing is here, Lori, I know you'll find an answer. Lori will get us out of this. Well, we've done a few Wes together. Ayanna is now the help desk to end all help desk. She is a key element to our technology and has studied and has performed all these years. She works directly for Alex. Yeah. You probably should come up.
No.
A picture.
Sure.
All right. She wanted a picture. Anyway. These tech people, you know how they are. Tech, facility, storage, Diana does it all, but for years she has been just there for everybody on the team. And I appreciate her and so glad she's stuck around and so glad we have a person who's been here 35 years. Thank you.
And Ms. Deb, you can close us out. Close us out.
All right, well, we'll get one more round. Well, can I get this? Thank you. So, I'm not sure that I should be the person saying this, I think it should be Carter, but, 2023 was a great year for WFSDallas. I hope you're gonna join us next year in 2024 as we kick off a new era. Celebrating our 40-year anniversary of Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas. I just want to thank everybody who's here today, both in person and virtually. And until January, just stay safe and keep working hard. So thank you guys for being here. I would ask if the board members could stay for just a little bit because we did have a little bit of business that we wanted to do in closed session. So I don't know if we're formally adjourned, but I'd like to just have a few minutes with the board if that's all right. Thank you.